In this video, I'm going to show you the very beginning of Aerosmith, Dream On. Okay, and I'm going to go nice and slow, so this is for people that are just starting to learn this song. The first finger that you place is finger 1, and you place it on fret 4, like this. And you're going to reach over with your third finger, and you're going to play a note on the second guitar string on fret 6, like this. So play those two notes together and they make a chord. Make sure you stand your fingers up on the very tips of the fingers. Okay, then we're going to play a note with the middle finger, and it's going to reach over to the third string, and it's pressing down the 5th fret. We're going to play that note by itself. Okay, so you're going to play the first two strings of the guitar and make a chord. Then you're going to play string 3 by itself and play a single note. And you're going to do that twice. There's your first chord. Okay, practice that until you really get it. Fret 4, fret 6, fret 5. Okay, now there's the first chord of the song. It's an F minor. Now we're going to move on and learn the second chord of the song, which is a C minor. And the way you play that is you start with finger 1 and you press down the 3rd fret like this on the first string. And then you're going to take your second finger and you're going to play a note on the 4th fret on the second string like this. Then you're going to play your third finger over here on the 3rd string. That's on the 5th fret. So your fingers are making a diagonal line. 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, just like that. Okay, and then once again, you're going to pick the two skinniest strings of the guitar. Then you're going to hit the 3rd string by itself. You're going to do that twice. Okay, so you covered the second chord. Now the interesting thing about the song is that when you start from the top and you play the first chord, you can simply keep your first finger on the string and slide down a fret. There you go, you're ready for the next chord. You just have to set up the other fingers like this. You're ready to go. So there's a first finger slide hidden in the song there. And that's going to help you to play the song more smoothly. Obviously, if you lift all your fingers up, then you have to put them all back down. It makes you feel lost for a second. But if you keep your first finger on the string like this and just slide, that means you never left contact with the strings and you never let go of the guitar. Okay, it's time to move on to the third chord. And to play the third chord, you simply have to take finger 1 and 2 and trade places. So that was easy, except for the fact that your third finger stays in the same place. So we're going to put finger 1 on the second guitar string, and we're going to put finger 2 on the first guitar string. There we go. Okay, now the original version of the song has a big stretch in there next. But instead of doing a stretch, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to teach you that. Here's what I'm doing. I'm playing the 3rd fret on the high E string. And I'm playing the 2nd fret on the 2nd string. Notice which fingers I'm using. I'm using finger 3 and finger 2, like this. I play those two notes together. And the reason I'm using those fingers is because I've got to save finger 1 because that's going to be the next note I play. I'm going to play finger 1 on string 2. And I'm just going to play that note by itself. I'm going to have to take my middle finger out of the way to play that note. but during this move my third finger just stays in position. Okay, there's the first phrase of Dream On. Let's practice it together, and I'll give you a second to set up each chord. Okay, the first chord sounds like this. Don't forget the finger 1 slide in there. Now go to the second chord. Okay, now keep finger 3 right where it is and just trade the other 2 fingers around, and now you've got the third chord. Okay, and then you'll have to lift everything up and move everything around. Well, unless you keep finger 1 and just slide it down. That might work. Notice how I'm always looking for shortcuts and fingers that I can keep down. Okay, now let's play it up to tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if you can't play it up to tempo yet, just keep practicing it at your own speed and work on the clarity of your sound. Don't worry about going fast yet. I'm going to go ahead and move on and work on the second phrase. Okay, go back to the top of the song and replay the first chord. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to take that pinky finger and we're going to tuck it in there on the 6th fret string 1, like this. Okay, and then for the final chord, I'm going to keep that pinky and I'm going to slide up to fret 8 like this. And I'm going to go 8, then I'm going to play a 6 with my middle finger on string 2, and I'm going to play a 5 with my first finger on string 3. There's your final chord. Okay, I better review the second phrase. You start on the original chord, which is F minor. You add the pinky on the 6th fret high string. Then you slide the pinky up to the 8th fret and you build a chord by playing the 6th fret and the 5th fret like this. There you go. Okay, you covered the whole first line of Dream On by Aerosmith. Let's play everything now. So start from the very top of the tune. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Good luck.